So welcome to your morning yoga and mobility class. If you'd like to sit up on a blanket, if you find it tight with your legs crossed, sit up on a blanket or cushion, but other than that, you don't really need any props for this class. So take a comfortable seat. Let's turn the palms up, thumb and index fingers to touch. Just turn the palms up on the knees in a pose that is very receptive, receiving, recharging, renewing, gathering energy. Bend your elbows and just have them slightly in towards the waist. Anchor down through your seat. Feel the straight line of your spine from your seat to the crown of the head. So your chin's just parallel with the floor. And then give a slight squeeze into your shoulder blades. So squeezing the shoulder blades in together, feeling the lift of the heart, but without flaring out the ribs. So keep the ribs tucked in. And then once you've got that beautiful posture set up, just take a deep breath through your nose. All the way down to the belly and exhale. So another deep breath in through your nose, feeling the whole body expand with the breath. And as you exhale, just soften and release. A couple more breaths like that. Inhale, feel the body expand, feel the belly expand. And exhale, release. Just turning your attention inwards for this class, really becoming interested in your body, in the sensations in the body, in the mindful movement that we're going to be doing. When you're ready, just inhale and float the arms above the head, gazing up as you bring the palms to touch, looking up at the thumbs, lengthening through the waist. Exhale, release the hands down to the chest, into the heart space. And just focus on the fingers, feel yourself pushing the fingers together, creating a little space between the palms of the hands. And as you gently bow your head and gaze down at the palms of the hands and the fingers, Anjali Mudra, just set your intention for this practice. Good, and then let's begin with some side stretches. So take your right hand to the right, walk the hands out slightly, anchor down through that left seat. So really push into that left hip and make sure your sit bone's anchored. And then bring that left arm up and over, keeping the shoulder in the shoulder socket, stretch through the fingers. Maybe drop that right elbow if you can, and take a nice deep breath into the space between the top of the left hip and the bottom of the left rib, breathing deeply there. Good, and then push off that right hand, come up and over. Walk the left fingers out, just push your left hip down. Make sure that, the right hip, make sure the right sit bone is grounded. Maybe drop the left elbow. Bring that right arm up and over. Open the chest. Imagine you're leaning slightly against a wall behind you. Take a nice breath there. Filling up the body. And then push off that hand to come up. Good. Inhale now. Bring the hands into the side waist. And then exhale, extend out, rounding the shoulders. So inhale like a seated cat-cow. Palms are turned up, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine, interlocking the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Lift up through the chest. Open the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Open up now like a Open your arms wide as though you're running towards someone to give them a big hug. Lift up through the heart and then exhale. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, open up. Exhale. And I'm just swapping the cross of my arms as I do that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. All right, find your way onto all fours now. Find a neutral spine. So you've got, just check that your palms are anchored under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Neutral spine. And then just gently push your scapula up. So your shoulder blades up, and then lift the wrists up. And then drop the wrist down. Come back to neutral. So it's like 3 parts. So push the scapula up, then lift your wrists, and then come back down. Just doing that a couple more times. Really isolating the scapula. So send the shoulder blades up, then lift the wrists, and come back down. Just doing that in your own rhythm, your own breath, just finding that movement. Scapula up, lift the wrists and come down. Good, and then push back into your child's pose. Reach your hands out in front of you. Lift the feet. And then walk your hands to the left over the left knee. Keep your right feet anchored back onto the heels and take your right hand over the left hand. Stretch out. Feel the opening in the right side body. And then let's go back the other way. Walk the hands over to the right, left palm on right. Keep that left sit bone anchored onto the heel. Opening the channels on the left side body now. Deep breath into that side body stretch. Good, and walk back to center. Inhale, rock up to all fours. Exhale, push back. Just moving back and forth. Little body rock there, back and forth. Starting to get all the juices flowing. Moving the hips. Good, and now I'm going to move into cobra. So as I come up, I'm paralleling my feet. So I don't know if that's a word, paralleling. So I'm in child's pose, then my feet move to parallel as I rock forward into a cobra. So back and forward. Back and forward. It's just a little bit more of a spinal wave. And you can start to really, as you come forward into your cobra, open the chest and look forward. Push back and come forward. And it should feel really good. Okay, and then from your child's pose, we're going to take a thoracic stretch, so a side twist. So we're going to thread the right arm under like we normally do. But actually I'll show you on the other side so you can see. So I'm threading the arm under. You can do your right arm first. And then I'm taking a prayer position with the hands. And that just, as I push down into the bottom hand, it just gives that little extra oomph to the stretch. So we're starting with the right arm threaded through, just pushing down onto the palm. My head is on the floor. Feeling that in the thoracic spine. Take a couple of breaths there. Opening the shoulders. And then let's swap over. Thread the other arm through. I've got my hands at prayer. Some people like to make a fist with that bottom hand and push in, but just do what feels good to you. Gives a little bit more movement in that thoracic spine. Good. And gently come up. And now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So I'm taking my hands just a little bit further than shoulder width apart. So I've gone off my mat. Drop the right shoulder down, come up, and then drop the left shoulder down and come up. Just doing that a few times. Just bending the elbows up and back. Up and back. Really beautiful wake up morning stretches. When you've had enough, bring your hands back to shoulder distance. I'm going to curl my toes under and sit back into the toe squat. Maybe pulling your pinky toes out slightly. Sit back into your toe squat. And then you can do a little side stretch here if that feels good for you. So I'm dropping the right hand down, left arm up and over. Gently moving from one side and then the other side. Good, and then lean forward, unravel your toes, give a little tap. And I'm going to sit back onto my heels, bring my hands behind me and just lift up the knees, stretching through the ankles. Might be strong for some people. Breathe into your ankles and then come forward and release. All right, I'm coming into a squat now. So in your squat, take a breath here as you push your knees into your hands and your hands into your knees. And then from here, we're going to do our leg extensions. So inhale, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, leg extensions. And I'd like you just to keep going in your own time. You might find it better to go really slowly, or you might like to move faster and get the metabolism going. So just notice what feels good for you. But just don't miss out on the part of opening the heart as you come into your squat. Legs push up, extension. Inhale, a slight lift to the heart space. Good. And then the next time you come down in your squat, inhale, open your arms wide. Exhale, round and come in. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. And release the hands down. Come back down onto all fours. And from here, we're going to curl the toes under and push up into the first down dog. So push up. And then let's pedal the feet, starting to wake up your hamstrings. So pedal one leg and then the other. Make sure that your fingers are flat to the floor. Your thumb and index fingers are grounded, anchored. Connect with your breath. Keep yourself grounded in this present moment. Focusing on the body. And when you're ready, take the left foot slightly in towards the midline. Send the right leg up and back. Point the toe. Three-legged dog. And then bend that knee and open up the psoas muscle. That beautiful muscle that connects the spine and the legs. Take a breath there as you square the shoulders. So there's a tendency for that right shoulder to hike up. Keep bringing it down. Then square your hips. Look to the hands or just past them. rock into your plank as you tiger curl that right knee forward. Place the foot between the hands. Gaze forward. And then drop the back knee. From here, we're just going to place the left hand down, flat, and open up into a twist. And then release the hand down, the outside of that foot. I'm going to release the back toes and send the hips back and forward. So just stretching into that hamstring, back and forward. Moving the ankle, the knee, the hip. Really good. You want to hold it for a moment, you can do that. And then bending your knees, hands flat, step back to your down dog. Let's do the other side. So I'm walking the right foot slightly in towards the midline, left leg comes up and back, point the toes, open up that knee, keep the left shoulder square now. And square the hips, look to the hands, curl that left knee under, place the foot between the hands, gazes forward. And then I'm going to drop the back knee, plant the right hand down and twist. Good, release. I'm releasing also the back toe, and then I'm taking that gentle hamstring stretch. So just forward and back here.
Tu manges pas de gluten avec le petit déjeuner.
Good, and then hands back on either side of the front foot, step back, down dog. Take a breath in your down dog. And let's take some waves here, some more spinal waves. So I'm rocking forward to plank, bending the knees and pushing back. Rock forward, push back. Forward and back. Good, and then look to the hands. Step forward into your Uttanasana, folded forward bend. Maybe take the opposite elbows, relax the head. Swaying a little bit side to side. And then push through your feet and take your time to roll up, head coming up last. Good. Okay, we'll do some Surya Namaskara A, some sun salutations. When you're ready, inhale, float the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, bring the hands down the center line of the body, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the right leg back, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, step back, down dog. Rock forward to plank. Let's lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Look to the hands, right foot forward, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Other side, inhale, float your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, the left leg steps back, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, step back. Down dog. Rock forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin, come down. Cobra. Exhale. Down dog. Look to the hands. Left foot forward, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Notice any sensations in your body. And now you know where we're going. We're going to do that same movement again. So inhale, float the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, step back. Down dog. Inhale, plank. Slowly lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Take a breath. Look to the hands. Right foot forward, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart, other side. Inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, left leg back this time, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, step back, down dog. Rock forward and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg forward, back knee drops. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, Surya Namaskara B. So preparing for that, feet are hip distance. We're going to come into our Uttanasana chair pose. When you're ready, sit back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to down dog. Look to the hands. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, arms reach. Warrior one. Square your hips, square your shoulders. And lower. Step back, plank. Lower, up dog. And down dog. Look to the hands. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, arms reach. Gaze up to your hands. And lower. Step back, plank. And lower, chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Take a breath. Good. Look to the hands, step forward. Fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Take a deep breath here. Good. Inhale, float your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to down dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. So your arms are shoulder distance, feet are hip distance. Your head is relaxed between the upper arms. If you need to bend the knees, that's fine. Just bend the knees slightly to get a flat back. Good. Look to the hands, step the right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, arms reach, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Sink into your warrior two. So check your foundation, right knee over right ankle. Tuck your right sit bone under. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath here. Inhale, straighten the front leg, bring the arms to touch, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Sink down more. And now coming to your side angle, so the right hand might be on the right knee or down beside that leg. Rotate the chest, bring that left arm up and over the ear. Your tailbone under. Good, and then look down at that front foot, frame the foot with your hands, step back, down dog. Take a breath in your down dog. And then either stay there or rock forward to plank, lower, up dog, and down dog. Let's move to the other side. So the left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Gaze along those front fingers. Check your foundation, left knee, sort of just tracking over the big toe and the second toe on the left foot. Pushing out to the pinky side of the right foot. Strong legs. Good, and then inhale, float the arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Side angle, either there or coming all the way down. If you come to the floor, just use that arm to keep the left knee open as you rotate the chest. Extend the energy all the way into the fingers and breathe. Good. Gaze down at the front foot. Frame the foot with your hands. Step back. Down dog. Take a breath. And let's do another flow. So rock forward to plank. Lower. Up dog. And down dog. Look to the hands. Step forward. Let your head go. Push through the feet, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart, well done. All right, take your hands to the hips now. Step your legs wide and we'll come into our prasarita. So interlock the hands behind the back. Feet are parallel. Open the chest, extend the front of the spine and slowly fold forward. Relax the head at the crown of the head. Move towards the opposite, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, put the forward as you breathe out through the mouth. So inhale. A couple of lion's breaths here just to release any excess tension or energy. When you're ready, you can release the hands down, bring the palms under the shoulders, bend the elbows, and just let the head release here, the neck soften. Strong legs. Good, and then moving into our Skandasana, so walking the hands to the left foot, turn the right toes up. And taking your variation here. So you may be able to have that foot flat. If you can't, don't worry. You may be able to even bind here. That might feel good for you. Or you may prefer just to do prayer hands. So just whatever feels good. Or if you need to balance with your hands on the floor, do that. And when you're ready, we'll move to the other side. So just taking your variation that feels comfortable. Stretching into the inside seams of those legs. Good, so just side to side. Good, and this time we're going to come over to the left, rotate to the front of the mat, drop the right knee, inhale, lift up, reaching up. Bring the hands down, and I'm just going to slide the left heel about level with the belly button. Rotate to the right hand and come into a side plank. Now that's a supported side plank. If you feel like you can do the full variation, you could do that. And then release. Left foot forward again. Right knee drops. Inhale. Exhale. Back to your Skandasana. Other side. So slowly move your hands to the right. Skandasana. Rotate. Drop the left knee. Inhale, arms reach. Release the hands down. Slide the right heel level with the belly button. Rotate onto the left palm and left foot. Lift up into your side plank. That's the supported version, or the full version where your legs are straight. And release. Right foot forward, pivot, Skandasana. Good, and then walk all the way back to center. Come back into your Prasarita, so head relaxes. Take a breath. It's a very calming pose for the mind. Just continue. Sometimes your legs become a little bit disengaged here, so keep drawing the kneecaps up. Strong legs. Hands to the hips. Slowly and gently push into the legs to come up. Good. Take a breath. Turn the toes out now and come into your squat. Or goddess pose. Sink down. So really drop down as far as you can to find your edge. Take the hands to the knees and let's do those shoulder twists that we were doing, or shoulder rolls. We did these earlier on the floor with the elbows into the shoulders. Good, and back to center. Inhale, sink down a little bit more, strong legs. Bring your thigh bones back, tailbone slightly forward, and let's come to our figure of 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you close your eyes, you might be able to just feel yourself and move intuitively into that figure of 8 with both hands. If you find that too hard, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Sink down a little lower, building up strength in those legs. Good, hands to the hips, straighten the legs, and just heel toe your feet in slightly. Take a moment at center, take a breath. And we're going to come into our eagle pose. So right ankle, right knee, cross left, sink down. If that's too strong, you can keep the foot on the floor. So as you sink down into your seat, there's an option to add the arms. Left arm over right, palms meet, and slowly fold forward. Inhale, come up, unravel the arms, unravel the legs, come up onto your toes, and release down. Good, other side. Left leg over right, sink, right arm over left. Breathe into the shoulders. Sit down as far as you can. And gently release. Open arms wide. Unravel the legs. Come up onto the toes and sink down. Good. From here, inhale, cactus your arms out. Exhale, come down into your squat. Take a moment in your squat, take a breath, lift up through your heart. Drop the right arm, left arm up. And swap, left arm down, right arm up. And swap, good. All right, sit back now. Drop the knees to the right. And from here, we're just gonna swap over one and then the other way, but see if you can do it without having your hands on the ground. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Good, and then we'll add some hip extension. So it's lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Good, and release. Well done. Bring the knees back. Drop both legs to the left and bring the right arm around. Take a little twist. Drop both knees to the right. Take a little twist. And come back to center. Good. All right, right leg out, left heel into the groin. Janushisasana. Turn the torso over the right leg and prepare to lengthen over the leg. So the leg is firmly planted on the earth. If you are very tight, you need to roll a mat up under the knee. You can do that. Otherwise, just folding forward here. Let the mind soften. Keep the leg engaged. Keep the extension in the back. Inhale, slowly come up. Take the left hand behind you. Let's take another hip extension. Any wild thing. And release. Other side. Left leg out. Turn the torso over that left leg. Make sure that the muscles are activated and then slowly come forward. Relaxing the shoulders, extending from the hips. Inhale, push the floor away, come up. Take the right hand behind you, lift up through your hips. And gently release. Well done. All right, let's take a twist here. So I'm bringing the left leg under, right foot over, so that knee's bent. Make sure that both sit bones are grounded into the floor. Send your right arm up and hug the left knee. So the right arm's supporting the back. Hug the left knee, extend through the spine, and then gaze over the shoulder. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, twist a little bit more. Turn to the front, release that right leg, interlock the fingers under that foot and extend the leg. Lift up through the chest. So there's a tendency to round there, see if you can take a lift. And release, good. Other side. Left leg over. Inhale, lengthen. Place that arm behind you as you hug the knee. Extend through the spine and then twist. and gently unravel. Gaze to the front. Interlock the hands under that foot and extend. And release. Good. All right, soles of the feet come together for your butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. You can hug the toes with your hands if that feels good. And then use your elbows to push down on your calf muscles as you fold forward. Extending from the front of the spine as well as the back of the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Soften the mind, soften the face. Manually bring those knees together. Send the legs out in front of you now for your Paschimottanasana. So I'm going to release that fleshy part of the glute. Legs out in front. Inhale, reach up through your arms. Exhale, folding over the legs. Sending your sit bones down and back. Inhale, rise up, and when you're ready, finding your way onto your back for some supine. Actually, we'll do a bridge first. So for the bridge, push your elbows into the floor. Your feet are flat, hip distance apart, and then gently push your hips up. If you'd like to interlock the hands underneath, then do that. Keep pushing through the legs. And gently lower, vertebra by vertebra, slowly coming down. Take a moment. And we're going to do it again. Another bridge, or you could find if a full wheel is in your practice, you can do a full wheel. So just take your variation. Either way, feet are parallel, pushing into the floor. And slowly lift the hips up, come into your variation. And just coming down when you're ready. Coming down, let the knees fall into touch. Take a moment, take your hands to the belly, take a full breath, feel the belly rise. And then take the arms out 180 degrees, preparing for the supine twist. So keep your feet flat and drop the knees to the left, gaze to the right. And then slowly back to center and over to the other side, knees to the right, gaze to the left. Even in your twist, taking full, slow, deep breaths. Good, and then gently back to center. And when you're ready, straightening out your legs, coming into your Shavasana, so covering yourself if you'd like to. Otherwise, legs straight, palms turned up. Take up some space on your mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Gently close your eyes. And just allow yourself to reap the benefits of your practice. So softening the body, letting yourself relax into the earth. And just let the mind float for the final few minutes. Gently deepen the breath. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretching overhead, or maybe hugging your knees in. And take your time to roll to the right side. Coming up when you're ready. Giving your legs a little rub. Rubbing your hands together. Placing them over the eyes. Maybe coming back to that intention that you set for yourself. And then when you're ready, inhale, float the arms up, gathering strength and energy for the rest of the day. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Let's seal the practice with a primordial Om. Inhale. Om. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga and mobility class. If you enjoyed the practice, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Namaste.